51 and I have very dry skin, and today I'm going to share with you my top tips to have smooth, glowing, hydrated skin. And guess what? A lot of them have nothing to do with just putting stuff on your face. Now, before we get into my top tips to have the dewy, glowing, hydrated skin we all want, even though we have dry skin, I'd like to thank Sephora inside JCPenney and Fresh for partnering with me on this video. I'm so excited to be partnering with Sephora inside JCPenney. I mean, I'm such a Sephora fan, and Fresh is such a wonderful, wonderful brand. In case you don't know about it, there are almost 600 Sephoras inside JCPenney stores across the country. So it's really handy because sometimes you're in a smaller town or you're somewhere and you're like, where's the standalone Sephora? Well, you've probably got a Sephora inside JCPenney near you. If you're not familiar with Fresh, gosh, back in 1991, when, God, that was 28 years ago, I was 23 years old, geez. Lev Glasman and his wife, Alina, started an apothecary store in Boston, and that grew into the Fresh we all know and love today. They have a real focus on natural products that really have science built into them. Every time you use a Fresh product, it has real ingredients like strawberries and soy and sake and honey, and oh my gosh, like I have the honey mask and it just smells like fresh honey. It's wonderful. All right, enough on that. Let's talk about what actually causes dry skin. So there are several things that can cause dry skin. Cold weather, dry air, exposure to harsh chemicals and soaps or other things you're using on your face, washing your face excessively, an unbalanced pH, smoking, or spending too much time in the sun. Now let's talk about what you can do to fight your dry skin while you're sleeping. That's awesome, right? You just sleep and the work is being done. It really helps to run a cool mist humidifier in your bedroom while you're sleeping. You could just run it with plain water and that will add humidity to the air. So if you're running air conditions or heaters or you're just in a dry climate, it will really help. I sometimes like to add a little bit of lavender or geranium organic essential oil to mine. Just adds a nice scent, and that also has other hydrating benefits. The next thing I'd suggest is to sleep on a 100% mulberry silk pillowcase. Honestly, it will just be a life changer. I've been sleeping on one since I was 17 years old. I probably have 30 of them. I'm always testing them out, and it's really great for your hair too. And here's some backup for what I just said about the silk pillowcases. Now, per Dr. Jennifer Peterson, a dermatologist at the Dermatology and Laser Surgery Center in Houston, the tightly woven, smooth fibers of silk help keep moisture close to the skin, and when you wake up after sleeping on a silk pillowcase, your face will be better hydrated than if you slept on cotton. And as a bonus, she says, hydrated plump cells show fewer lines, aka wrinkles, and more luminosity than dehydrated cells. Additionally, Peterson says silk is better tolerated than other fabrics by people with sensitive skin, and she advises to stay away from synthetic fibers, wools, and even some cottons that may contain small, stiff woven fibers that can cause irritation. So this is a silk pillowcase, 100% mulberry silk. It's actually by one of my favorite brands, Slip, which is actually sold at Sephora inside JCPenney. And when you look at a silk pillowcase, if you lie on it and there's a wrinkle, it just smooths out and flattens out. Cotton has so much body that it'll stay up and it'll make a wrinkle in your face. And for me now that I'm 51, it tends to take quite a while for those lines to go away. So I actually travel with a silk pillowcase because I notice such a difference. Even one night in a hotel, my skin, my hair, everything is so different. So highly recommend silk pillowcases. Another thing you can do is use a sleeping mask. Fresh has a brand new one. This is the Rose Deep Hydration Sleeping Mask. And let me show you how it works. There are two parts to this. Now, I've been using this every night since I got it, and I have to tell you, I have tried it on top of my regular skincare I do at night, and then I layered this on top, and I've used it by itself, and my face has looked so good, even on a few nights when I had like 5 hours sleep. So really, really worked well. So what you do is first you use this essence. This is the clear gel, and you'll go ahead and smooth that onto your skin, let it absorb just a tiny bit, and then go ahead and just put this cream gel on top. The cream gel part of the mask will lock in that moisture. This really only takes a minute or two to do, so really help your skin out. Just put this on your face before you go to bed. If that's all you do, you will see such a nice difference. One thing I'm always saying, and if you watch me a lot, you're probably like, yeah, I know. Wash your face before you go to bed. Get that makeup off your face so it's not grinding into your pores, which can cause skin irritation and acne and things like that that you just don't want. Even if you don't wear makeup, you should wash your face before bed because the dust and dirt and smoke and sweat and all the things that kind of accumulate on your face during the day You don't want that in your pillow just being pushed into your pores. So make sure to wash your face and use a gentle cleanser. I like the soy cleanser by Fresh. Also using an oil cleanser will work nicely for dry skin. And make sure to use warm water, not really hot. I know the hot feels good sometimes, but that can strip oils from your skin. When I'm through washing my face, I don't rub it with a towel. I will blot, and I will try to use a soft microfiber towel instead of a rough cotton towel. And it just feels so much better on your skin. You know, have you ever dried your face with a towel and then you apply a product and it feels a little bit stingy, even though it's not something that would normally sting you? Well, that's because you've just really roughed up your skin. And for dry skin, the less irritation, the better. So using a soft microfiber type of cloth is awesome. The other thing that I do right after I wash my face is I immediately will tone my skin. This is the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Toner, and look at it, it's so cool. It has actual rose petals in it, and you can just put it on with your fingertips, or you can use a cotton pad, whatever you like. I use my fingertips because then I don't lose any being soaked into cotton, and I just spread it out on my skin and down my neck, and it's just lovely. Actually, one of my friends, V, she absolutely swears by this stuff. She's 41 years old, also has dry skin, and she said that even after she'd wash her face and moisturize, her face would just feel dry and tight and kind of look ashy. And since she started using this toner, she says that she just feels so much more hydrated and doesn't have that tight feeling anymore. Another cute story that V told me was that her husband, if he gets a little bit of razor burn, he will go ahead and put a little bit of this on there and it feels much better. So another use for you there. I also moisturize every day. For sure, morning and night, and I work from home, and sometimes I don't put on my makeup when I'm working from home, so I might reapply a little bit of moisturizer also. I keep it on my desk in the middle of the day. I just pat some on, it just feels lovely. So make sure to moisturize. And the reason moisturization is important is because it improves the skin's natural barrier function, which improves water retention. Now, what's great about the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Cream is that it's a gel cream that gives 24-hour hydration. It contains hyaluronic acids, and it has time-release hydro patches that give me super, super soft skin. I also exfoliate a couple times a week. Your skin naturally creates new skin and sheds the old skin and replaces itself in about a month. Now, when the dead cells get stuck on your skin, you might notice dry patches. I know I a lot of times where I get them, if I'm not really staying on top of things, are right here on the sides of my nose. And exfoliating helps get rid of those dead skin cells, and then your whole face just looks brighter and smoother. You can use a mechanical or a chemical exfoliator. Mechanical ones are, scrubs with little grains in them, or brushes or things like that. Chemical one is chemicals that do the work for you. And weirdly, even though it doesn't sound like it, the chemical ones are usually more gentle, because think about when you're physically rubbing and scrubbing, you might go a little too far. So in any case, if you decide to use an exfoliator, make sure you kind of try it on a patch of your skin first. Be gentle, whether it's a physical or a chemical. Make sure that it's okay, and then go ahead and do your whole face. And start out slow, like once a week, and then build up to 2 to 3 times if that's what's working for your skin. Chemical exfoliators contain alpha hydroxy acids or beta hydroxy acids. The HAs dissolve the cells that are sitting on top of your skin, and the BHAs actually go in more into the pore level and exfoliate those. Both of them will increase your cellular turnover and improve the look of your skin. Don't overuse any sort of exfoliator. It can actually make your dry skin a lot worse. And make sure when you're done exfoliating to put a moisturizer on to lock in moisture. Now, do you have any dry skin tips or tricks that I have not talked about? I would love to hear what they are down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber yet, it'd be fantastic if you join my community, and make sure to turn on the notification bell. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and put that down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day or evening wherever you are.